Shweta, you can share right now. You're the host. I've made you the host. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. And Lakshmi Mataji can start reading today.
Is it visible, Mataji? You became host?
Yeah, visible. Go ahead, start.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Mataji.
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. The fifth excellence of Lord Krishna's appearance is that he established the most excellent of all religious principles by his one statement in the Bhagavad Gita, that simply by surrendering unto him one can discharge all the principles of religious rites. In the Vedic literature, there are 20 kinds of religious principles mentioned, and each of them is described in different shastras. But Lord Krishna is so kind to the fallen, conditioned souls of this age that he personally appeared and asked everyone to give up all kinds of religious rites and simply surrender unto him. It is said that this age of Kali is 3/4 devoid of religious
Hare Krishna
principles.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Radhika Mataji wants to speak.
No, we can clearly hear. Go ahead, let her continue.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji.
Sorry, Mataji.
Hardly 1/4 of the principles of religion are still observed in this age. But by the mercy of Lord Krishna, not only has this void of Kali Yuga been completely filled, but the religious process has been made so easy that simply by rendering transcendental loving service unto Lord Krishna by chanting his holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, one can achieve the highest result of religion, namely being transferred to the highest planet within the spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavana. Considering all this, one can immediately appreciate the benefit of Lord Krishna's appearance on the earth and understand that his giving relief to the people of the world by his appearance was not at all extraordinary. Srila Shukadev Goswami thus concludes his description of the super exalted position of Lord Krishna by glorifying him in the following way. O Lord Krishna, all glory is unto you. You are present in everyone's heart as Paramatma. Therefore, you are known as Janani Vasa, one who lives in everyone's heart. As confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita, Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hrideshe Arjuna Tishtati. The Supreme Lord in his Paramatma feature lives within everyone's heart. This does not mean, however, that Krishna has no separate existence as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Mayavadi philosophers accept the all-pervading feature of Parabrahman, but when Parabrahman or the Supreme Lord appears, they think that he appears under the control of material nature. Because Lord Krishna appeared as a son of Devaki, the Mayavadi philosophers accept Krishna to be an ordinary living entity who takes birth within this material world. Therefore, Shukadev Goswami warns them, the Devaki Janmavada, which means that although Krishna is famous as the son of Devaki, actually he is the super soul or the all-pervading supreme personality of Godhead. The devotees, however, takes this word Devaki Janmavada in a different way. The devotees understand that actually Krishna was a son of Mother Yashoda. Although Krishna first appeared as a son of Devaki, he immediately transferred himself to the lap of Mother Yashoda. And his childhood pastimes were blissfully enjoyed by Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaja. This fact was admitted by Vasudeva himself when he met Nanda Maharaja and Yashoda at Kurukshetra. He admitted that Krishna and Balrama were actually the sons of Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaja. Vasudeva and Devaki were only their official father and mother. The actual father and mother were Nanda and Yashoda. Therefore, Shukadev Goswami described Lord Krishna as Devaki Janmavada. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. So we all know the story, right? Who is who. So I'm not going to talk as to who is the thing, but Krishna obviously considered both as his parents. In fact, he loved Yashoda Mai more than his own mother. Hare Krishna. Yeah, go ahead, ma.
Who Mataji wants to read Hare Krishna?
Shweta,
Revati Mataji.
Shweta, go ahead.
Okay,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Yeah, go ahead, Guru Mataji.
Sukdev Goswami, Hare Krishna. Sukdev Goswami then glorify the Lord as one who is honored by the Yadu Bhara Parsyat, the necessary. The assembly house of the Yadu destiny, and as the killer of different kinds of demons. Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead, could have killed all the demons by employing his different material energies, but he wanted to kill them personality, to give them salvation. There was no need of Krishna's coming to this material world to kill the demons simply by his wailing. Many husbands, many hundreds and thousands of demons could have been killed without his personal endeavor. But actually, he descended for his pure devotees to play as a child with mother Yasoda and Nanda Maharaja, and give pleasure to the inhabitants of Dwarka by killing the demons and giving protection to the devotees. Lord Krishna established the real religious principle, which is simply love of God. By following the factual religion principle of love of God, even the living entities know as Stira Kyara with Stirakara were also delivered of all material contamination and transferred to the superior kingdom. Shiva Stira means the trees and plants which cannot move, and Kekera means the moving animals, especially the cow. When Krishna was present, he delivered all the trees, monkeys, and other plants and animals who happened to see him and serve him, both the Vrindavana and Dwarka. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, continue Hare Krishna.
Yeah, you can read, Shweta.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna everyone. Lord Krishna is especially glorified for giving pleasure to the gopis and the queens of Dwarka. Sukadeva Goswami glorifies Lord Krishna for his enchanting smile, by which he enchanted not only the gopis of Vrindavana, but also the queens of Dwarka. The exact words used in this connection are Vardhyan Kamadevam in Vrindavan as the boyfriend of many gopis, and in Dwarka as the husband of many queens. Krishna increased their lusty desires to enjoy with him. For God realization or self realization, one generally has to undergo severe austerities and penances for many thousands of years, and then it may be possible to realize God. But the gopis and the queens of Dwarka, simply by enhancing their lusty desires to enjoy Krishna as their boyfriends or husbands, received the highest type of salvation. This behavior of Lord Krishna with the gopis and the queens is unique in the history of self realization. Usually, people understand that for self realization, one has to go to the forest or mountains and undergo severe austerities and penance. But the gopis and the queens, simply by being attached to Krishna in conjugal love and enjoying his company in so called sensuous life full of luxury and opulence, achieved the highest salvation which is impossible to achieve even for great sages and saintly persons. Similarly, demons such as Kamsa, Dantavakara, and Shishupala, who all treated Krishna as an enemy, also got the highest benefit of being transferred to the spiritual world. Hare Krishna Mataji. Can I continue Mataji or any Mataji wants to read?
No, you can continue. So they are talking about how Srimad Bhagavatam was preached to Parikshit by Sukadev Goswami, right? And obviously Vyasa was the father of Sukha. He wrote Srimad Bhagavatam, and he wrote in the sense he narrated Srimad Bhagavatam, and it was written. Do you know who actually wrote Srimad Bhagavatam? The same person who wrote.
Narad Muni?
No.
Vedo Vyasdev,
Same
Mataji
person.
Vyasdev.
Yes, Mataji, I think so. Same person.
No, the same person who wrote Mahabharata is the person who wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. It was told by Vyasa.
Vyasdev Mataji.
Who's that?
Vyasdev.
No. He was telling and somebody was writing. Who wrote?
Yes,
हाँ
Muni.
राइटिंग व्यासदेव जब व्यासदेव सब कुछ लिखा फिर भी मन में सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं मिला तो नारद जी से पूछा, नारद जी आके भगवान का लीला के बारे में लिखने के लिए बोला तो व्यासदेव ने भागवतम लिखा.
Yeah, but he did not write. वो बोला
Lord
and
Krishna,
चार वेद में व्यासदेव चार भाग.
but
Lord
who
Ganesh,
actually wrote was Ganesha. So
Lord
Vyasa
Ganesh.
Ganesha wrote that, right? And that's when, and the condition is Vyasa should not stop in between. And Ganesha will write only if he understands it. Right, so both had a condition. So neither Vyasa should stop nor Ganesha will stop writing. So which is why there's a stage when he breaks the his
Teeth.
tusk, and starts writing. So here the whole population will. The idea is to glorify. He had written already a lot of 4 Vedas. There was one Veda which was Yajur Veda, but he split it into 4 because in Kali Yuga people have to understand. But all these Vedas did not directly stress about Krishna. They spoke a lot of Karma Kanda. See, already Kali Yuga is very confusing, right? If you try and tell them this is also okay, that is also okay, people will have the tendency to do everything. So that is why he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam, which clearly says that Karma Kanda is not sufficient and Bhakti is to be reiterated. Yes, we can do one more para and we'll stop after that. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Lakshmi Mataji, do you want to read? Because you sometimes are traveling. So,
Yes, Mataji.
yeah, go ahead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. In the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Vyasadeva offered his respectful obeisances to the Supreme Truth, Vasudeva Krishna. After that, he taught his son, Shukadev Goswami, to preach Srimad Bhagavatam. It is in this connection that Shukadev Goswami glorifies the Lord with the word Jayati. Following in the footsteps of Srila Vyasadeva, Shukadeva Goswami, and all the Acharyas in disciplic succession, the whole population of the world should
Go ahead, Rita.
the whole population of the world should glorify Lord Krishna, and for their best interest, they should take to this Krishna conscious movement. The process is easy and helpful. It is simply to chant the Maha Mantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Lord Chaitanya has therefore recommended that one be callous to the material ups and downs. Material life is temporary, and so the ups and downs of life may come and go. When they come, one should be as tolerant as a tree and as humble and meek as the straw in the street. But certainly he must engage himself in Krishna consciousness by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, the supersoul of all living entities, out of his causeless mercy comes down and manifests his different transcendental pastimes in different incarnations. Hearing the attractive pastimes of Lord Krishna's different incarnations is a chance for liberation for the conditioned soul, and the most fascinating and pleasing activities of Lord Krishna himself are still more attractive because Lord Krishna personally is all attractive. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, the name and the form of Krishna is not different. Both are same. So when we say Hare Krishna, it means the form of Lord. So they're telling that Krishna is all attractive. So are his pastimes and everything is very attractive. So with this, we'll hold and we'll catch up again. How many paras? We are almost over?
No, Mataji, only some 5 paras are there, Mataji.
No
Hare
problem.
Krishna.
We'll do that. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Vanchakalpadurubhyascha Patitanan Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Ananta Koti Vaishnav Jai Srila Prabhupada Jai Namacharya